Following his disapproval of the principal officers of the National Assembly announced by Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Speaker of the House of Representatives Abbas on Tuesday, there are strong indications that the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Senator Abdullahi Adamu, is facing a battle to remain the party's chairman. Multiple sources has told news reporters that Adamu's disowning of the principal officers named by Akpabio and Abbas is among the factors that may lead to his ouster as chairman. It was also gathered that Adamu's position on the principal officers was considered a defiance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wishes, as the National Assembly leadership reportedly got the support of the presidency before announcing the officers. Senate President Akpabio also announced Senators Opeyemi Bamidele, Dave Umahi, Ali Ndume, and Lola Ashiru as Majority Leader, Deputy Majority Leader, Chief Whip, and Deputy Chief Whip of the Senate, respectively. Similarly, Abbas named Julius Ihombere and Kingsley Chinda as the Majority Leader and Minority Leader, respectively, in the House of Representatives. They both represent the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Peeved at the development, the Senator Abdullahi Adamu led National Working Committee (NWC) of the All Progressive Congress immediately disowned the announcement, saying the party had not officially communicated with both presiding officers of the National Legislature. While addressing the All Progressive Congress governors, Adamu said it is the party's responsibility to communicate such decisions to the Assembly leadership, saying the NWC under him was not about to break away for traditions. He said the essence of today's invitation is simply to rub minds with you as a matter of courtesy. You will get an update on the National Assembly, sharing of powers, particularly the leadership of the chambers. The election of the Senate President and Deputy Senate President, the election of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives have been determined, and they have now assumed their responsibilities. The remaining offices at the two chambers are yet to be done. I had a courtesy call on Saturday from the President of the Senate and his deputy. The following day, which was Sunday, I received a visit from the Speaker and his deputy coming to me for Salah's homage. But I am just hearing rumors now from the online media that there have been some announcements in the Senate and House of Representatives, the national headquarters of the party, or the NWC has not given any such information or communicated about the choice of the remaining offices, and until we formally resolve and communicate to them in writing, which is the normal practice as had been done before we came here, it is not our intention to break away from tradition. So, whatever announcement is done, either by the President of the Senate, Deputy Senate President, Speaker, or Deputy Speaker, is not from this Secretariat. The All Progressive Congress governors reported that the governors who spoke at the meeting cautioned Adamu to be more diplomatic in his approach to issues. While he was speaking, we noticed the chairman of the All Progressive Congress Governors Forum and Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, was trying to signal him to stop and leave the matter for the closed-door session. But Adamu still went ahead to say his mind. This was disclosed by our sources. When it was Governor Uzodinma's turn to speak, he sounded conciliatory and appealed to Adamu to try and ensure that there was no crisis, our source added. Also, it was gathered that Governor Umar Bango of Niger State did not mince words in faulting Adamu's position. A party source who spoke in confidence said Bango was very direct. He told Adamu that it was wrong of him to have spoken the way he spoke, and that the principal officers of the National Assembly emerged after wide consultations with relevant stakeholders. Also, Yobe State Governor Mai Malaboni observed that it was as if stakeholders of the party were all working at cross purposes. He expressed concerns that even the NWC appeared constantly divided. He therefore pleaded with Adamu to seal all cracks and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Following Adamu's disapproval of the principal officers, sources hinted us that the All Progressive Congress chairman may have bitten more than he can chew. It was gathered that the president is currently shopping for Adamu's replacement and will make his position known when the party holds its National Executive Committee (NEC) on July 11. Meanwhile, 3 members of the All Progressive Congress (NWC) yesterday distanced themselves from utterances made by the All Progressive Congress National Chairman disclaiming the appointment of principal officers for the National Assembly. The 3 NWC members who spoke on conditions of anonymity pointed out that during the meeting, many governors who spoke on the issue cautioned the chairman and urged him to reach out to the leadership of the National Assembly and resolve the matter amicably. One of the NWC members said it was unanimously believed at the meeting that the emergence of leaders of 2 chambers of the National Assembly is with the blessing of the President. The NWC members said they were worried that it appeared that the national chairman had made up his mind not to work harmoniously with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They therefore distanced themselves and the NWC from actions which they said clearly undermined the smooth takeoff of the All Progressive Congress-led federal government. Another source who disclosed that the party chairman might be shown the way out said everything happening is just shrouded in secrecy. In fact, those in the inner caucus are not aware of what is happening. He also is shutting the party out of the whole thing. Look at the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. complaining about Opeyemi, Bamidele, and other principal officers of the National Assembly bearing any last-minute change. I think Adamu may be removed from office soon, because if you look at it, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State indirectly countered him. Maybe he knows he will be shown the way out, and that is why he is coming out. If you look at it, most of the principal officers are Tinubu's men. Someone told me that Adamu will be removed very soon as the All Progressive Congress chairman, because he should not have said what he said. He should just have made a phone call to get clarifications. Perhaps he had some candidates he was pushing forward. The source, however, went down memory lane to explain how the president, when he was governor, silenced those who opposed him. He said it is like there is a crisis in the party, and if you look at it well, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not like anyone confronting him. When he was in Lagos as governor, he did not like any dissenting opinions. If you remember, he removed Senator Bukno Akerele as his deputy, and Femi Pedro, who replaced her, was also removed a few months before the end of his tenure. Also remember that Prince Agunleye was deputy governor of Lagos State for some weeks. From what Adamu said, he will be removed. Also, let's not forget that Adamu never wanted Tinubu to be the president and presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress in the first place. When he will be removed, I don't know, but he will be shown the way out. Adams Oshomole, who was a strong APC chairman, was also removed. From what I know, Tinubu will spring some surprises, but he does not want to tell anyone about it. He's keeping the ministerial list and appointment of board of members to his chest. Politicians are just going to Abuja wanting to see him, but nobody knows him and knows his mind. Some of his special advisors are also deliberately making themselves scarce to people. So the president is just keeping everyone guessing. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday met with the All Progressive Congress chairman and the party secretary, Dr. Ayola Omiso, at the presidential villa, Abuja. The two party leaders, who arrived at the State House at about 5 p.m. yesterday, were ushered into the president's office shortly afterwards.